Samilia Foundation is a long story. As time goes by, human trafficking has become more profitable than drugs or arms trafficking, while less risky in terms of sentences. Samilia Foundation is an initiative from people of reference willing to engage themselves in long-term actions to fight against this new form of slavery and to support effort of associations working on the ground.
So we go to the countries of origin of victims. For example, we have just recently been to Thessaloniki in Greece in order to meet both local NGOs, victims, and private companies which operate in these countries.
The A21 campaign really tries to combat human trafficking through 4 main different methods. One is prevention and awareness. 2 is protection. The 3rd one is prosecution. And the 4th pillar that A21 really stands on is partnership. And partnering with organizations like Samilia Foundation and Delhaize is such a critical part of the full restoration journey for the girls.
Our vision is to contribute in a very broad social issue, reaching many aspects of human rights like sexual exploitation, poverty, social exclusion, and a lot of others.
So what we're doing here in Greece, when the girls arrive, a critical part of their freedom journey is really sitting down with them and finding out what their dreams are and what they'd really like to do in the future and get them future focused. And we're so grateful for opportunities that organizations like Delhaize provides so that the girls actually can walk in with confidence and be able to work in an environment where they are valued and where they're given a true opportunity to outwork their skills and to be able to take those next steps into freedom.
As a social responsible organization where sustainable growth is one of our key priorities, we stress our commitment to work along with Samilia Foundation in the fight against trafficking human beings.
I think what is very interesting now with the new EU legislation on trafficking in human beings is that it is the first time that the private sector, the business sector, is held liable when it comes to issues of trafficking in human beings. It is quite possibly the only international or regional instrument that has such a clause, such an article. So companies can no longer say, oh, we didn't know that this was a situation in our supply chain, in our sector, and so on.
Thanks to the European Commission, together with our partner Not For Sale, we are currently in the process of developing a comprehensive corporate toolkit to address demand for human trafficking in terms of ethical sourcing, training, and awareness raising.
I see this as a win-win situation for everybody involved. And it is a very good example of how the government sector, the private sector, and the civil society can work jointly for a very, very good cause, and that will be beneficial to everyone involved.
The protection of victims is essential, but we think that prevention is essential too, and could be considered in the ultimate form of protection.
Samilia also does awareness-raising workshops for companies to address the issue of demand for human trafficking.
Involving economical stakeholders in the fight against human trafficking is an ambitious initiative that we have started 2 years ago.